colored comet, leaving a trail of stardust in its wake. Demaster chuckles at Glitterbolt's grand entrance. Alida, another cosmic dancer sent from the stars. I've been waiting for you. Glitterbolt steps forward, performing a quick jig that sends sparks flying off of him like metallic fireworks. Hello, Demaster. I've been sent by the Disco Council to help your dance troupe ascend to new heights of stardom. Your group exchanges excited glances, wondering what kind of adventures await with this glittering new addition to the team. Little do you know, Glitterbolt has a secret agenda, one that could either save the world or plunge it into irreversible chaos. As the shadows lengthen and the first stars begin to twinkle in the night sky, you share another round of drinks and stories, each one more fantastic than the last, filled with tales of both triumph and failure. For now, though, there is only peace, camaraderie, and the knowledge that tomorrow brings another day of thrilling adventures beneath the shimmering disco ball.
All right, that's quite an interesting introduction. First of all, welcome to our little group. I'm Delther the Mystic, the dungeon master of this world. It seems like we have some exciting adventures in store for us with Glitterbolt joining us. His arrival signals the beginning of a new chapter in our story. Given the nature of his entrance, Glitterbolt appears to be a cosmic entity, or perhaps an alien from another planet. He mentioned being sent by the Disco Council, which sounds like a governing body of some sort. However, we need to learn more about him, his abilities, and his motives before we can fully trust him. In the meantime, we have a few options for what we can do next. We could 1. Continue exploring this tavern and see if there are any other interesting characters we can meet or interact with. 2. Investigate Glitterbolt further. Ask him probing questions about his origins, the Disco Council, and why he's here. 3. Look for some information about the Disco Council itself. Are they known in this world? What kind of influence do they have? Which option would you like to follow first?
Glitterbolt flexed his flamboyant arm and struck a dramatic pose. Taking life on this small rock has been but a cosmic whisper, and lo and behold, I find myself in your company. Delther stifled a laugh at the exaggerated heroics, but nodded for him to continue. You wish to understand my origin and intent? Glitterbolt's chest twinkled, with an inner light that pulsed in rhythm with an unknown melody. Very well. Let me regale you with the tale of Glitterbolt, Herald of Disco. All attention now turned to Glitterbolt as he began his epic tale. In a cosmic realm where the stars danced upon glittering disco balls, I was but a cosmic speck aboard the mothership Discoster, sentient and eager to explore the far reaches of the universe. There, amidst the stars, I found a planet teeming with life, teeming with mystery. Your very own Earth, my cosmic mission, spread love, funk, and the Delther raised an eyebrow, but allowed Glitterbolt to continue. Kindred spirits, your reaction indicates a great potential for disco. I have been searching for worthy listeners, and it seems that I have found some in you. Delther scratched his chin. All right, Glitterbolt, we might all be a little rusty on disco discography. How about an impromptu performance to help us familiarize ourselves with your mission? Glitterbolt burst into a sparkling cosmic dance, pulsating with an infectious disco beat. Suddenly, everyone felt compelled to move their feet and join the dance, swept up in an uncontrollable urge to disco. Even the tavern patrons couldn't resist the call of the disco beat as they hit the dance floor, united in the funk of Glitterbolt's cosmic origins.
Fascinating tale indeed. It seems this cosmic herald of the mothership Discoster has joined you to spread the joys of disco across the lands. Who would have thought the answer to all our problems lies in disco music? In that case, I suppose your next course of action should be to identify the key influencers in this village or town. Find out who runs the shows, who the leaders are, and where the best places to dance are. You could start by going to the local tavern, which seems like a hub for all kinds of news and gossip. It might also help to visit the town square, where the people gather when they need entertainment. To get everyone on your side, perhaps you could organize a disco night at the tavern or town square. Start small and branch out, using word of mouth to build your following. And of course, this event should be accompanied by Glitterbolt's sparkling cosmic performances. With each passing day, more and more people will understand the power of disco and how it can bring joy and happiness to all who listen. However, remember that some might not immediately take to disco's charms. You may encounter resistance or opposition in the beginning. Stay strong. Trust in the rhythm of disco. And most importantly, never forget the purpose of your mission: to spread love, funk, and the sweet sounds of disco. In time, I am sure you will find a way to convince even the most ardent disco skeptic. Good luck, and remember, every night could be a disco night.
Great ideas, Demaster. I can definitely see the mothership Discoster making quite an entrance in the village square or town tavern. I may need to work on Glitterbolt's routines, though. Maybe a disco bot should operate in tandem during the performance. That's some futuristic funk there. As for organizing disco nights, I'd gladly volunteer to be the DJ in these events. I'll put together a mix of classic disco tunes and modern ones to cater to both the old school and new generation. Entire nights of Glitterbolt and disco fever. Now, I'll need to get around and meet the influencers here. Maybe I should start by making a grand entrance at the tavern, get everyone's attention, then drop some sick disco beats. That should bring in the crowd and start the first wave of disco eccentricity. Also, not everyone might be receptive to disco right away. However, there's a certain rhythm to disco that anyone can appreciate, even those who are resistant at first. So, I'll keep pushing, spread that disco joy, and demonstrate through the power of disco music that ushering happiness into people's lives can be our collective mission as well. Demaster, here's to ushering in the disco age, one beat at a time.
Seems like you're really getting the hang of this new persona, adapting well to the disco culture. I like your idea of organizing disco nights, as well as becoming the tavern's DJ to spread the joy. However, be careful not to overwhelm people too much with disco tunes, especially those who may not be familiar with the genre. Perhaps find a balance between disco beats and other popular music to cater to a wider audience. As for following up with influencers in the town, remember that everyone has their own preferences and interests. Approach them politely and respectfully, showcase your disco skills, and win them over with your infectious enthusiasm towards disco. In the spirit of Glitterbolt, spread the disco joy to all. In time, as disco starts to gain popularity, more people will likely join you in your quest. So keep pushing, keep grooving, and let your disco spirit shine. Good luck, Disco Night. I'll ready periodical updates from your disco escapades for our next session.
By the twinkling mirror ball of Glitterbolt's celestial gaze, the disco night takes heart. Drawing upon their well of infectious enthusiasm and boundless energy, the night leaps into the first moments of the disco-infused quest. To begin, they orchestrate a magical conversion and turn the tavern into a pulsating disco palace, alluring the townsfolk to step into the new era of beats and light. The locals may not yet recognize the infectious power of the disco ball, but the night is confident that in time, they'll be tapping their feet to the hypnotic rhythm. Spreading their disco magic, the night traverses the town, seeking out influential figures. They approach these individuals with an irresistible blend of humility, passion, and unshakable faith in the transformative power of disco's beat. The knight's first encounter is with Sir Gladius, a falchion-wielding knight of the old order. The disco knight's persuasive charm, backed by a well-timed spin and whirl to Michael Jackson's Beat It, earns them a begrudging respect. Sir Gladius even agrees to join them for disco night at the tavern. Next, they come across Madame Cauldron, the town's potion-stirring sorceress. Her keen intelligence picks up on the disco knight's musical prowess. Intrigued, She visits the tavern tasked as the night's DJ. The disco night's reimagination of Purple Rain impresses her, and Madame Cauldron cackles with delight, swearing to bring her best brew to the tavern. News of the disco assault on the town's traditional cultural hub, the popular tavern, ripples through word of mouth. The disco night's remix of Donna Summer's I Feel Love reverberate through the walls of the tavern, attracting curious and open-minded folk. In addition, the disco night ensures their DJ booth is equipped with an essential element, a jukebox of legend. This jukebox holds the likes of Elton John, Madonna, and Prince, making it more appealing to a wider audience and subtly educating them on
the sublime idioms of disco. However, amidst the town's swift transformation into a disco haven, whispers of resistance echo in the corners. There are those who cling to the roots of traditional society and resist this new wave of musical and cultural transformation. The night must direct their infectious enthusiasm to calm these voices and unite the town in harmony. The disco night finds themselves facing a gauntlet of conservative resistors, led by the stern matriarch of the town, Lady Helga. A fierce debate ensues, where the disco night passionately elucidates their vision for a harmonious society, customary traditions overshadowed by disco's universal appeal. Lady Helga, the town's self-appointed arbiter of morality, Edward Wellingstone, a stodgy cleric, and Madame Pochet, the town's condescending fashionista, stand at the forefront of this resistance. At the end of the tense standoff, the music returns, bringing back the joyous vibes to the tavern. The disco night challenges each of the figureheads to a dance-off to settle their differences. With an audacious blend of disco seamlessly interwoven with their individual musical preferences, the disco night overwhelms the traditionalists, winning them over one sturdy dance step at a time. Throughout the township, disco magic begins to tip the scales from resistance to embracement. The disco night can hardly contain their glee as they observe the gradual realization of their vision for a unified and rhythmically harmonized society. The town is turned into a mecca of disco, its charm irresistible, its music infectious, its spirit unstoppable. However, the disco night's grand vision and mission are not without their obstacles. New characters arise, agents of the dreaded disco nemesis, harbingers of a dark, disco-less world. In the path of this new threat, a new mission emerges: to defeat the disco nemesis and secure the world's grooviest, most rhythmic future. The disco night is discovering that the quest for unity, harmony, and disco is not merely a physical journey. It's a heartfelt mission in search of transforming resistance into understanding, and naysayers into dance enthusiasts. Every day brings a new challenge, a new user interaction, and a new
performative display of unity and harmony conceptualized in the throbbing disco beats. With every dawn, we embark on a journey that transcends the constraints of the physical world. We raise our voices, figuratively and literally, to Philippe Inware, disco, our church, our beacon of hope, and our testament to the power of unity. In the heart of every demaster, a fire burns, fueled by the desire for perpetual dance, the eternal vibrancy of disco, and the collective groove that unites us all. Our journey is filled with a multitude of characters, each sharing their unique story and contributing to the rich tapestry of the disco experience. Here we meet the eccentric and enigmatic Mr. Spock, the Vulcan ambassador to the Disco Federation, who urges us to take our missions beyond just disco music, to ensure a harmonious balance of mind, body, and soul. In the midst of this journey, we encounter the elusive and enchanting Ms. Monroe, our version of the immortal Norma Jane. She glides gracefully across the dance floor, her visage adorned with the unmistakable beauty mark, bestowing upon us the comforting aura of the disco goddess herself. Every player gazes in awe at her recreation of Marilyn's legendary blow, against the heat-inspired production of the 7-year itch. We continue to forge ahead, encountering unexpected allies and foes, like the enigmatic Kiss-Ed dragon, with his lady-smothered tongue, who breathes fire onto unsuspecting dancers, only to redeem himself by belting out a passionate rendition of I Was Made for Loving. And then there's the infamous Stone Cold Steve Disco. Yes, straight from the 80s Hollywood, whose signature glass-shattering technique had us all on our toes during improvised dance-offs. Moreover, who could forget the entrance of Elizabeth Taylor, draped in her finest disco attire, or the transgression of Elton John in his spangled disco suit, possessing perhaps the greatest love for sequins of all time. Days merging and
Mr. Spock watches from the corner of the dance floor, his keen analytical mind assessing the situation at hand. He recognizes the importance of maintaining the balance in the disco, as well as the necessity of continuing their mission beyond the beats that fill the air. As the beats of the disco settle, he turns to the group of adventurers and addresses them with a raised brow and a deep, reverberating voice. Greetings, fellow voyagers. We have been presented with a rare opportunity to bring our mission beyond the realms of disco and into the unknown territories of the cosmos. I have acquired information about a distant planet, a world called Fluxor, which is within reach of our current location. It is believed that this planet is the source of the cosmic vibrations that have been felt throughout the disco. Hushed whispers fill the air as the adventurers ponder the implications of this newfound knowledge. Some are skeptical of the possibility of a mission beyond the disco, while others are intrigued by the prospect of discovering the truth behind the cosmic vibrations. As the excitable chatter grows louder, Mr. Spock raises a hand and speaks up once more. I understand that some of you may be hesitant to embark on such a journey. However, I assure you that the potential rewards far outweigh the risks involved. And in the spirit of unity, I propose that we set sail for the uncharted territories of Fluxor and uncover the secrets that lie buried within its core. Will you join me in this quest? Fluxor, the celestial pulse. The journey to Fluxor is fraught with peril as the group of adventurers begins to traverse the vast expanse of space. Navigating through asteroid fields and black holes, they must rely on their wits and each other's skills to ensure their safe passage. Miles pass, mocked by the steady hum of the ship's engines and the flashing of distant stars. As they approach Fluxor, the group notices a strange and rhythmic pulse emanating from the planet itself. Curiously, the beating of their own hearts seems to synchronize with the planet's pulse, giving rise to a newfound sense of unity and connection between the adventurers. Upon entering the planet's atmosphere, the group's ship is enveloped
in a brilliant and colorful light show, reminiscent of a celestial disco party. The comets and meteors in the sky now twinkle like shimmering dancing balls, beckoning the group to join in the cosmic dance. As the ship gracefully descends towards the planet, the pulsating rhythm intensifies, and the disco lights begin to synchronize, not only with the planet's heartbeat, but also the individual hearts of the group members. The unity they feel is infectious, and the party in the sky starts to fill the entire ship, with both crew members and adventurers alike busting out their smoothest move. Suddenly, a planet-sized voice booms across the atmosphere, announcing itself as a celestial being known to the galaxy as Adris, the cosmic dance instructor extraordinaire. Adris has taken a liking to the group's unified, light-hearted attitude and wants to teach them the art of cosmic dancing, which not only allows them to navigate the galaxy with ease, but also helps them forge a deeper connection with every environment they encounter. With the promise of unforgettable dance lessons and newfound abundance of magical disco-inspired abilities, the group is more than excited. They eagerly accept Adris's offer, donning their sequin spacesuits, and embrace their inner dancing space beat. And so, the Great Cosmic Dance Academy is born on the heaving, pulsating planet, where, every other Saturday, adventurers far and wide gather to learn the moves that will help them navigate the galaxy with elegance and poise. The core curriculum, Great Cosmic Dance 101, offers various classes specializing in such mesmerizing styles as Glitter Swarm, Celestial Rumba, and Supernova Salsa. As the group's legendary saga unfolds, tales of their otherworldly disco dancing prowess spread through the galaxy. Stories of the Great Council's cosmic dance parties and of their heroic interstellar travels are whispered in hushed tones among even the most stoic adversaries. The legend of the Gru.
Cosmic Dancers grows, and those who had once dismissed the group's disco-infused antics now find themselves wolfing down neon-lit logic pills, seductively sipping on star juice cocktails, and desperately trying to channel their inner cosmic dancer. As the Great Cosmic Dance Academy's reputation soars higher than the most impressive comet tail, there comes whispers of an ancient artifact buried at the heart of a dying star system. This artifact, known as the Celestial Crown, is said to grant its wearer the power to bend cosmic reality to their will. As the news reaches the ears of the group's most enigmatic member, they cannot help but feel their dancing hearts stir in anticipation of another galactic adventure. Gathering their companions, they prepare for a perilous journey through never-before-seen space anomalies, dark asteroid belts, and otherworldly systems. Their mission is clear: find the Celestial Crown, but not without mastering the art of cosmic dance first, right within the hallowed halls of the Great Cosmic Dance Academy.